On guys, it's your boy PS239 Riverboy, and I'm back at it again with another video. And I'm gonna go over the market with you guys. And last time I told you guys we'd hit like 78, maybe 80, and then we'd come back down to like 70 or 75,000, which is exactly kind of how it played out. And a bunch of you guys took some shorts at 80, and on some exchanges we went to 79 because I was able to get a short up there, and I closed my short at 75,000. And I wish I held it a little bit longer because I took a long at 75 or 74 500 and actually got smashed on the way to 73, and it was actually pretty fucked up, but I was able to pick up another long down here, and it's all right. I was able to recover because I didn't lose much. I only lost like $5 because I don't take big plays like that unless I'm for sure that we're going to turn around. And even then, I still don't take really big risks because I don't like to lose too much. So I take smaller risks, but I try to make sure that they pay out when they do. So my plan, or my thesis of what is going to happen, we're either going to retest 73,000 guys, or we're going to retest 80 or 78,000. And it's more likely that we're going to go up than down because of the market. And I have heard from the grapevine that the stock market is going to boom today, and if it booms, we're probably gonna push past that 80,000 mark, guys. And it's mainly because of the S&P 500. Bitcoin has been flowing with the S&P 500, and soon enough the S&P 500 is going to be back into the all-time high ranges, which is actually pretty crazy when it comes to the grand scope of looking at the overall market. Everything else is down, but the S&P 500 is still at the all-time high, which is pretty crazy. And once that starts happening, Bitcoin's going to start making numbers because people are going to start taking profit. They take profit when we're at the all-time high, and then they send that money into other places, and a lot of people send it into Bitcoin, especially now because we are technically still in a bear market, guys. So I'm in a total accumulation phase. Let me go back to like a day or even a week chart. For this whole 59 or 58,000 to even 100,000 is my accumulation phase, and then anything over 100,000 I'm gonna just leave running. Like, I'm gonna probably activate my bot. I might send some Bitcoin over and then activate my bot, and then say my lower grid will be like probably maybe 75,000 this time, and then my upper grid would be like maybe 250,000 because I do want some growth on my Bitcoin still. So then I'll just let it ride, because if we do some crazy numbers, because who knows what we'll do. The last all-time high was 60,000, and then we doubled, what was it, 65,000, and then we went up to 100,000, chilled for a week or so, dropped, and then we made a new all-time high of 120,000. So from 65 to 126 is almost a full 100%. So if it does the same thing next time, I would kind of want my perimeters to be around 250, maybe even over 300,000. So I'm still holding a lot of Bitcoin in my bot. When we do get to the all-time high, I can just change the perimeters. Like, say we hit a very massive all-time high and it feels like we're going to stop, I can change my upper perimeters to the all-time high, and then my lower perimeters down here, and then I just let it free fall all of its profit, and I'm just gaining back more Bitcoin than what I've earned. And then I have all that grid profit to throw into other things, which I'm most likely just buying Pepe, because with all of my bots that I have running right now, I've been getting some crazy ridiculous grid profits, and I'm just buying spot Pepe with the grid profits to help me with my own little project. But besides that, guys, I think for the long term, we should just be accumulating. Probably because these are weak candles, we might not see another big move for another 2 or 3 weeks. Just looking at these other candles, like at this other big candle over here, if we were, like, say we were at this bottom end, that is 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks before we hit the top of this candle. So that's still like almost another month and a half, guys, before we would get back into like the 100,000s. And then say we do another dip back down to like 80, and then we can come back to the 120s, and then maybe even beyond. So it's just, you just got to have that grand vision and that grand scope of things. It is a good idea to probably keep your bots set around maybe 65,000 for right now, all the way up to 126. And then it'll be good idea to have a separate bot that it's on its own bot that has grids from like 100,000 onward, and it won't start trading until we're at 100,000 Bitcoin, and it would have already gained like 40% profit in the bot before it even starts trading. So that's like a good idea you guys can do now. Open up a bot, set its grid parameters to like 100,000 until like 300,000, have it trade every 1%, and it won't trade at all until we're in the 100,000, guys. And then you should just keep adding to it, add more Bitcoin to it, add more USDT to it every single day that we're under 100,000, because that is just more profit going to be in that bot when you get to that bot, guys. So that's like how I kind of like to do things. I like to have some future bots, and then some bots that are trading right now, and then some bots that are going to trade once it's already up 50-40% in the grid. But all right, guys, I'm gonna hit you guys up in the next one, and yeah, let's stack this Bitcoin together.